How you going? Are you a window? Because you are looking like a massive ledge. How you doing out there, everybody? I am the Reverend Raff. This is Kyle, aka the Beer Buddy. We are the Two Dudes Who Talk Music, and we got another reaction video for you guys today. But before we dive into that, we got that subscribe button down there. If you can just tickle that with your mouse cursor, give it a little clicky click, that'd be amazing. We do have a Patreon that we've just launched as well, because look, going from one video a week to 5 or 6 takes a lot of effort. We're trying to up the production value for you guys, just give better content. And look, I'll be honest, it's not cheap. It takes a lot of time, energy, money, all that stuff. And look, we're not actually trying to get rich. We're not saying, I feel bad for us. None of that shit. We're doing this for the love of the game. We're going to keep doing it regardless. But if you really enjoy what we do, please consider heading over to the Patreon and slinging us a couple of bucks a month. It would mean a world to us. It would really, really help out. But look, if not, if you just want to watch it all for free, that's perfectly fine too.
Give it a like.
You can support us in plenty of other ways by subscribing, hitting the notification bell, liking and sharing the video, all those amazing things, commenting, engaging in healthy discussion. But look, we have reaction videos every Monday, every Friday, sometimes Wednesdays. We have the podcast on Thursdays, and we have Quick Question Quarter and Get in the Bin on weekends. But look, you're here for a reaction video. We're going to give you one. This is the latest song. Well, not the latest song, but it came out a couple of days ago, but it is from the album that has launched today at the time of filming. We got a new song from In Heart's Wake.
Yeah, and we just saw the feature. Have we got a little bit more excited?
A little bit more excited because in case you can't tell, we come from a land down under. And this is featuring old mate Winston from Parkway Drive. If you didn't know, they're an Australian band. So we're excited. Yeah, if you don't know, now you know. But look, this is In Heart's Wake featuring Winston from Parkway Drive with The Flood, and then in brackets, Justice. I don't know if that's a full part of the title or however they've done it. But
I think there's a reference because Justice is upside down. Maybe it's a tilt.
Maybe. But we're going to dive into this one. We're going to pause it, have some analysis. Excuse me.
Yeah, because we have to.
A long fucking day.
Transformative.
We have to give it some
copyright strike.
Analysis, review, critique, all of that stuff. Because if we don't do that, we can't. But look, we're going to dive in here. And
as one great Australian said, "We're not here to fuck spiders. Let's get into it."
I just love the thought of an American who's never heard that phrase before, or someone from anywhere in the world coming across this video and being like, "We're not here to fuck. What the fuck is?" Anyway, let's get into it. Good start.
Yeah. Bro, do you see how he's pulling back on that drum part and just like he could have been blasting it on the double kicks there. Love how he's following that pattern.
He's letting it breathe. I need that again. And the pause, we said it, man, the little pauses that you throw in there, I need this again. Hold up. Man, there's so much good shit coming out.
But how can we not, like, a lot of you people may watch and think that we give probably unjust scores, and that's your opinion. These are ours. Man, like, I'm sorry, but 90% of the shit we listen to is fucking unbelievable.
There is so much good shit coming out lately. It is an amazing time to be a metal fan. Honestly.
And really, Any of you old blokes out there? No, go, Raff. Sorry, go.
No. Well, I was just going to say, like, I think, you know what I think it is? I think we're getting a lot of good stuff at the moment because COVID happened and bands, they wrote a lot during COVID. And then, you know, things eased a little bit in 2021 into 2022. So they got out on the road. They toured. And when touring comes workshopping material. And, you know, when you're touring, you still need to jam, you need to warm up, you need to do sound checks. You're probably going to be running a lot of this you're probably going to be doing a lot of this new material that you're working on during those to, you know, continue to workshop the material as you're out there on the road, as you're on tour doing this stuff. So now they've done some touring, they've gone back in the studio, and now they're recording the second batch of songs coming out the back end of COVID that have been more refined and inspired again because they've found love of music again, being out on the road after being cooped up for so long. This is my theory. It's probably bullshit, but
no, dude. Can you imagine having 2 years of downtime to write and being pissed off about it, getting your one mainstream of income taken away?
We don't have, I mean, we don't have to imagine it. We fucking lived it.
Yeah, well,
we all
I have to
lived
keep going to fucking work.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, I have to keep going to work too. But that's not. But anyway,
that's
like,
not. But
like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like this is like the second wave of new music since COVID, and there's just everyone's fucking nailing it. Almost everyone. Yeah. I'm looking at you, Mushroom Head.
Yeah.
But that's a strong start. That's a real strong start.
And only 4 members. Well, 5. Sorry, 5.
Is moving so quickly. Open your eyes, look to the skies. Rivers will rise, deafening cries. Welcome to hell, it's the night that you meet your demise.
The only motherfuckers on the planet that make veganism look cool.
The shift from green light to red light is very, very distinct there. I quite like that.
Dude, this is what I was going to say before. Man, if you're the, like, you know, starting to hit into that like 35, 40 era and you just, you know, you're still listening to the same shit you were in high school, don't do that. Please stop. Go find some new stuff, because I tell you what, I mean, look, in Heart's wake, look, Australia is the best at doing metalcore. You will never change my mind at that. No. I mean, nah.
I'll be honest, like, you know, not surprised that they got Winston, given that In Heart's Wake is also from Byron Bay. You know,
must be something in the Devil's Lettuce up there or something.
For a town like Byron Bay, the size that it is, to produce two at least absolutely killer metal bands.
Yeah, one of them who's like one of the main bread and butter is of.
I mean, Parkway's killing it all over the world now.
And have been for the last fuck knows how long.
They've been recognized and they're being hailed across the world as, you know, they're getting the respect that they've deserved for a very, very long time.
Well, now it's even got like they've made such a mark on the industry in Australia that newer, I'm not going to say new, but or up and coming because, you know, like as we know, North Lane are fucking powerhouses in the Australian metal scene, have also had Winston on the track recently. You know, so like he's obviously stepped over that threshold now where the younger ones are being like, if I ever have an opportunity to work with Winston, one of the greatest Australian metal, like if not the greatest Australian metal singer that has ever walked this fucking red land, you're going to do it.
Could be. There's an argument there to be made. Are you catching the little like bits of Aussie accent that are leaking through?
Yeah, man. Did you hear it in that little breakdown when they were talking about the floods?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That was news reports and stuff.
Yeah,
like,
that was it. But no, I'm just, man, look, I love every bit of it.
You know, embrace the Aussiness, right? Like one Aussie band featuring a singer from another huge Aussie band, you know, like this is great.
And you got to understand,
you love to see it.
You do. And look, you know, like I actually had my brother-in-law ask me about this when I was still playing. He goes, why do you sing with that American or scream with that American sort of twang?
It's because it's how we learned.
Exactly. We, other than maybe Mortal Sin, there was nothing really like exploding as far as Australian heavy metal went that we all like gravitated to, and you know, like
all the screaming tutorials are from American perspective. It's all there. You know, it's just look when people sing, they enunciate their words differently than when they speak. That's why it happens a lot of the time.
Well, I don't know if you've actually heard that kids over in the UK. There's this YouTuber. She does speech therapy stuff. Mm-hmm. She's American, but she's finding that there are parents in the UK that are complaining that their kids are coming out with American accents from watching that stuff too much.
But that's always been a fucking...
Yeah, because they're not saying water, they're saying water.
Yeah. No. Neither of you are right. It's water.
Yeah, water.
WARDA. Water.
Yeah, water.
Man, maybe doing 6 in a row was a stretch. I'm fucking tired. Sorry for all the yawning. Let's take it home. Let's keep going.
Death and despair. Nightmare from the terror of the burn. Restore. You can't hide from the horror anymore. The nightmare from the terror of the burn. Restore. You can't hide from the horror anymore. Black.
There you go. Of course. Dedicated to those who lost their lives and homes in the 2022 Northern Rivers flood. Respect, absolutely.
So much, man.
I mean, it was like we had a little bit of up here where it was starting to look pretty bad, but it wasn't nearly as bad as that, as it was there. So, fucking hell.
You know what? We brought it up once. I'm going to bring it up again. That's what you're meant to do when you fucking have two singers, Mushroom Head. That's what you're meant to fucking do. That's what you're meant to do.
Guys.
You know, one of my favorite parts of that song, I only have one probably little bit of meh about one part of that song, that from when those highs, from when the real lows from Winston came in, and those real highs, that just, man, that's how you meant to do it.
But amazing song, brilliant use of a feature there.
Yes.
Given the intent and the purpose of the song, perfect feature choice as well. Obviously, being from that area, I have no doubt that they know people personally who were affected by it,
If not their own families.
if not their own families. All right. Great. Sorry, guys.
We've done 6 of these tonight. This is the last one.
I've been at work all fucking day after being awake from about 4:30 in the morning.
Oh, that's yuck.
It's been, and we've done, this is the 6th of these fucking reactions we've done in a row tonight. So I apologize for yawning so much in this last one. We're gonna be,
We're done.
I need to get to sleep pretty soon after this. But look, I think that great song. I would have liked it musically to go somewhere a little more than it did. Not saying it's bad. I would have, it's not quite going to be a 10 for me. Not quite going to be a 10 out of 10 for me. I feel like musically it could have gone somewhere a little bit more. I would have liked maybe a little more in the way of a breakdown in there. I feel like it was just very, very short. I could have used something a bit more to sink my teeth into on that front. I also did not see a bass player anywhere on the screen. So
that always, yeah.
I can't give it a 10 out of 10 without seeing a bass player on the screen, I'm afraid. But look, I am going to give that one, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10.
Okay.
We've had a lot of good songs tonight for the most part. And we've been getting lots of 9s and 10s.
That's not our fault. That's theirs. They write the good music.
Yeah.
We just react to it.
We just react to it. But I'm going to give that one a 9 out of 10, I think.
Yeah. So I'm just going one below you. I'm going to 8. My only real big issues with that were those 2 real dead sort of parts just before Winston came in and the synth sort of took over. It felt really empty.
Felt like it lost the rhythm.
Yeah. They could have linked. They could have probably beefed it out a bit more for Winston's part when he came in, since it was such a big, whether or not that was a production choice and they pulled it back to make his part more impactful. I feel like it would have been better to move that synthy part maybe to the beginning of the song and move the pause to right where Winston was. That's what I would have done. I'm not a producer, but hey. But yeah, those were probably it just, don't like those dead spots. When it came in so heavy, there should have been no dead spots in there. That just felt like it just sort of dropped off in those 2 parts, in those real synthy parts where it just all the instruments dropped off.
Yeah, there's definitely a place for dynamics and for pulling it back and before it explodes again. But yeah, I think that I agree with what you're saying. I get what they kind of went to some of those bits and just felt like the rhythm was completely gone. And if
they had a bass player, they could have thrown in a fat little thick bass part.
Look, I'm not saying there was no bass in the track, no. Bass guitar in the track, but I didn't see a bass player on screen. All right, so that gives it an 8.5 out of 10, which means
wow, it's very nice.
It is. Oh, yeah. It is indeed very, very nice. Massive shout out for some Aussie metal on this reaction today.
Man, the Aussies are coming in hot, man. Speed.
Yeah. Everyone's killing it, man. That's what I mean. Yeah. That's what I mean. But look, let us know what you thought down in the comments. If I don't know, if you liked it, let us know. If you didn't, let us know. If you had a good time with the video today, hit the like button. Maybe consider hitting subscribe and the notification bell. If you didn't like the video, downvote the shit out of it. That's what the button's there for, guys. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you very much for watching, though. Either way, I have been Raff. He has been Kyle. That was In Heart's Wake featuring Winston from Parkway Drive with The Flood. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.